Hey there, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, as my good friend from the UK, Mr. Keith Everett, says. He's got people all over the world, so he never knows what time it is when he's talking to somebody. So, anyway, gosh, I was thinking this morning, why did Lisa Torres in her presentation, in her first boot camp meeting suggest that one of the 5 key elements of success was a timer? And over the last 2 days, gosh, I've seen that without putting a pressure of time to start and time to stop on a task, I would deviate a little bit. So I now see what that is, and it reminded me of the book by Napoleon Hill, Outwitting the Devil. And as I thought about that book, I thought about the word drifting. The word was used extensively in the book as a tool of the devil to keep us from achieving the things that we want to achieve. And I remember one of the statements that Napoleon Hill made in the book. He was asking the devil the question, an interview with the devil, and he says, "Mr. Devil, can you tell me how the habit of drifting adversely affects people?" And so the devil said, "Okay, I'll tell you that." He says, "But that's one of my secrets I did not want to let out." He says, "I cause people to drift in their eating habits. They know what to eat or should know what to eat, but they tend to drift in their eating and eat things that they shouldn't be eating." He says, "I cause people to drift in their marriage. And by that, I cause a lack of harmony, and I cause money problems. I cause issues related to children, and causing fault with husband or wife, and blame. Those things causes a marriage to drift from a more loving, unified relationship to more drifting apart, and that makes the devil happy." He says, "I cause people to drift in their occupation. They don't have a definite plan or purpose in their life. They just have to make a living. That's their point, is to make a living. I cause people to drift in their major dominant purpose by not concentrating on what their true goals are and what their dominant purpose in life is. I keep throwing in negative thoughts from the news media, from movies, from other sources, from their own minds. Their thinking becomes negative. And another thing, I cause people to drift in their saving habit. They don't save as much as they should. And of course, that reminded me of the book. The Richest Man in Babylon. Oh gosh, it was great because he concentrated on saving 10% of your money, and everything that you earn, you save 10% of that. And we had a sermon at church not long ago where the pastor said, okay, to have a successful financial life, you need to tithe 10% to the church, tithe 10% to your savings account, and live on 80% of your income. Now that typically is a pretty tough thing to do, but once you start that, if you start that early, it'll become a habit in your life, and you'll end up becoming one of the richest people in Babylon, as the story goes. And so one other question that Napoleon Hill asked the devil was that, is drifting and procrastination the same type thing? And he says, yes, it is. If I can get people to procrastinate in doing what they know has to be done to achieve their dominant purpose in life, then I am a winner. So with that in mind, just keep thinking about what you need to accomplish. Number one, I guess you want to think about your goal. What is your goal in life? What is your daily income goal? What do you need to do to accomplish that? So what I want you to do is click on the button below, right below here, and we'll introduce you to an income stream using Instagram. We'll give you a 10-page or 10 daily tasks to accomplish to gain leads on Instagram. So click on the button below, and let's get started toward achieving your dominant purpose in life. Major dominant purpose in life. Have a great day. Thanks.